गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन। आई होप आप लोग मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं। आई होप आई एम ऑडिबल। Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let me come on screen. Good afternoon everyone. My name is Joshi and you are watching us live and it's all about the unboxing Fujifilm X-T4. I'll be right back. Just give me a moment. So there I am, just adjusting the camera again. And thank you so much for waiting. I have the new X-T4 with me, and this is the first time ever that Fujifilm India uh, launched the camera also virtually online in front of you, as well as we are doing a live unboxing in front of you right now. Before starting, I hope everyone is, those who are watching us are safe and taking precautions. And just sound is very poor. Let me correct, please. If you are able to hear me now better, please let me know. So we'll just wait once everyone confirms that the sound is okay. Hello, hello, hello everyone. A lot of people are saying hello. Uh, Somebody please, if you can tell me if the sound is okay, we'll go ahead. Yes. Voice is very low. I think it's a mix. I've adjusted a lot with my mic. I hope you're getting better sound. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you once again. So as I told you, I have the new Fujifilm X-T4 with me. I already had the camera earlier also, but then this is the brand new piece that I'm going to open in front of you, and I am also really very excited because this new piece is with me for the last couple of days. I was just waiting for the June 13th, that is today, so that I can do the live unboxing in front of you. Mm. Okay. I think those who are saying the sound, there is an issue because it's a mix of comments that I'm reading that the sound is okay, as well as there's some cracking issue. If you can just reduce the resolution of your video if you're watching on the 4G or 3G network, if you're not on Wi-Fi. Hi, I hope the sound is much better right now. I've tried doing something. Okay, now Rohit, if you can tell me that how's the sound, because is it better now? Can you please tell me if the sound is good? Okay, I'm back. I've checked myself. The sound is good now. I'm really very sorry for the technical glitch, but I hope you're not going to face it again because, yes, I'm getting a lot of comments also that the sound is okay. Thank God the technical glitch is solved. So, coming back to our agenda today, what do we have today in the live session? So, just let me show it to you. This is what I have. This is what we are going to unbox today in front of you, the new Fujifilm X-T4. Uh, so it's a brand new pack. That's the top. If I show you, you see there's a the company's brand seal. That's what you need to check whenever you buy the camera, that the product is sealed properly. Because I'm going to show you once you try to break it, what happens. Second is the sticker that comes in that says that the product is under warranty for 2 years, as well as there is a freebie sticker. Uh, let me try and get it for you. Okay, so there is a freebie sticker which says that, let me read it for you, which says that a 64 GB card worth 300, which writes at 300 Mbps, worth 12,490 free, as well as it also tells you that there is a charger which is also free, which I'm going to show you, which you can see on the table. I'll just right now show you how the charger also looks like. That's the charger that I have, which comes free. There's also a sticker which says that it's a promotional item, battery charger, and to be given with the camera, and it's not for sale. So this is also something very interesting because, as we know, that the product doesn't comes with the wall mount charger or an external charger. But let's see what do we have in this product. Let me just open it for you. What I'm going to do is I'll open the seal from the top, and you will see that what happens once I open the seal. That's what there is a mark that remains, and even if you try to get through, you can see there's still a mark because it's what the brand seal is. And whenever we are buying a new product, we should always check the brand seal. And also, once I try to open it, you see it breaks. So that's something that we should be taking care of. Let me just open it for you, and it's a beautiful black color box. Okay, so before going forward, let me just show you what all is there. There is a QR code for a digital user manual that you can download on your smartphone, so that you have a user manual on the go. There is also a QR code wherein you can download the Fujifilm camera remote application, so that the new X-T4 you can just transfer the images whenever you're traveling or you are outside of the shoot location, and just upload over your social media. That's also really nice. Uh, so going forward, inside we have a Fujifilm India warranty card, which says it is again it's a 2-year warranty. So here I would like to highlight that the first year you get a global warranty. So even if you're traveling abroad and you have bought the product from India, your product is under warranty if you want to claim it. The second year is the domestic, which is our own country, India. So both the 2 years, your warranty is applicable. These are the terms and conditions, which I think, as well as the addresses of our the service, technicians and service addresses, the service centers. This is something which need to be filled when you are going out. When you buy the product, you just check there is a dealer stamp and this is properly filled. So that's something that what we have. We'll go inside more, and then we have a capture one. I see a capture one. It's a package. I see a worldwide network card, so that you're connected if in case you're traveling abroad. So I'll just open it for you. Okay, the smell of these new things is really nice. It's really tempting for me whenever I unbox a new camera. So that's the network card that is given, which easily. I'll just. I think the camera is not able to focus. So too close. Okay, so that's the card, network card. Then there is a Capture One leaflet, which is again a part of the Fujifilm cameras. So all the cameras, the X series and the GFX series cameras, are compatible with the Capture One for Fujifilm. And to tell you, this is a free software. You can just download the Capture One for Fujifilm. For the first 30 days, you will get the full version, and after that, it will be automatically converted into the Express version. So don't worry, it's lifetime free of cost, and your raw files are fully compatible, and it's one of the best softwares for color, rendering. Okay, then there is a card. There is a warning which in different languages, which says cautious here. This is again a card. There is another card below it, which is again in different languages, which says that the battery is not charged because of the safety reasons. So that's the English version. It says that the battery is not charged when the camera is supplied because of the safety reasons. Okay, so we'll take it out. Then we have the X-T4 user manual. Okay, the X-T4 user manual is something, it's pretty much in detail. I would say this, it's much more in detail. There is also a free, PDF version that you can download from this QR code, or you can carry this whichever way you want. So we have this. If I talk about the index, so everything is mentioned. The shooting menus, if you want to. So that's something that is really interesting, because it mentioned the page numbers as well, on which page number it is. So we'll put aside the user manual, but it is very important. Okay, then there is another card, which is basically a certification and a specification of the adapter, power supplied adapter, which is inside. Okay, and now I think we will have the camera. So I hope you are able to see the camera properly. Yeah. Okay, so that's the camera that we have. Let me just adjust. Okay, that's the new Fujifilm X-T4. You can see here there's the X-T4. Let me just take this out for you. And before I talk about what's other in the box, let me just show you the camera first, and we'll talk about the parts, remaining accessories later on. So here's the camera. I'll just put this all aside, and I'll take it out. that's a beautiful case because when the camera is transported, this is something which takes care of the camera, takes care of all the impact as well as the outside case. So this is quite heavy. Even if I'm trying to, it's quite sturdy. So that's the camera. We have another brand seal here which says Fujifilm. So there is also a impact. It creates an impression, and as well as it says void, which is quite interesting, and it's safe, so that we know that our camera is new. So that's the black version of the Fujifilm X-T4. Okay, and it feels really very nice, guys. The shine that this camera has, the feel that opening a new camera, it's brilliant. This is the live unboxing that you're watching on Fujifilm India page, YouTube channel. And okay, so let's talk about the camera. It's a beautiful camera, beautiful finish. The paint also, the grip as well. It's a quite good leather grip that is provided. It comes with these leather kind of straps, which are on the top of these safety hooks. So what happens is, what I've observed is, because the strap that I'm going to show you and this usually gets rubbed with the body, and sometimes it affects the paint. So if you are if you want to take care of the camera, just keep these on. Otherwise, it depends on you. If you don't want this, so all you need to do is just put the strap inside, put it from the hook, and it's safe. So it's safe, and it's a very nice small thing that is being considered, and I really it comes with in X-T3 also. It comes in other cameras as well. Those have these kind of metal straps. Okay, now talking about the camera is the retro looking camera. Okay, the Fujifilm has all these analog style dials on the top. So, and also the focusing mode is just outside. So most of the things are outside. Your exposure composition is outside. The most important point is the screen here. The screen that you see is, it's closed. So because the X-T4 has the fully articulated screen, so I can just flip it all the way. Just to show you, I can flip it all the way, or if I'm shooting like this, I can hold it. If it's a low angle shot, I can tilt it. If I'm a vlogger, I'm doing a vlogging, I want to shoot myself, I can just tilt it and shoot myself. So this is very interesting. Also, because of this fully articulated screen, it's safe to carry your cameras, because sometimes even if we are taking all the care and transporting the camera, the screen gets damaged. So this is something very interesting because I like it. I can just shut it, and then my screen is safe from scratches as well if I'm not using any scratch guard. So talking about the base is firstly, the whole camera is magnesium alloy. Okay, so talking about the base has there is electronic contact for the vertical grip. There's a new vertical grip for X-T4. Okay, as well as the battery compartment. So there is a new battery which I'll just right away show you. It goes and it locks properly. There is even this rubber thing if you are shooting with the continuous adapter, if in case, so you can just take it out. You can cover it if you're not using, so that your camera is weather sealed properly if you're not using the grip. So please do keep it safe, because in case you're using the grip, just keep it safe somewhere. Sorry, it's quite sturdy. So that's the memory card slot. We have two memory card slots here. I'll just show you the memory card slots. So that's the the memory card slots that right one above each other. That's also quite interesting. It properly locks. Just to mention, both these memory card slots are fully UHS-2 compatible. Okay, so now that's the X-T4. Okay, yeah, so that's the X-T4, and that's the flip screen that I was talking about. It shines so. Amazing. Okay, so coming back to what we have on the table with us, before going further inside the camera, let me just open the in-box accessories. Okay, so there is another box inside, and that's the small box inside. Before showing it up, just to show you, that's the import sticker here. So there is an import sticker. There is the serial number sticker which comes from the factory. Again, to mention, there is a seal on the bottom. There is a seal on the top. There's a 2-year warranty sticker. There's a free sticker which is white and red in color. The free sticker also is just make sure that the product is from India, because that's the free sticker which is being applied from the India import department. Okay, so I'll just keep the box away, and I'll just also keep all these things. Okay, so what we have is this box now. It says there is a mark, so it opens from here. Okay, so there is this transfer cable, basically the USB C to C type cable, because the not to forget the X-T4. X-T4 has a USB-C type port which you can give a power supply, or you can control your gimbal, and also you can control your the camera, as well as just put the mic, because it is coming with a 3.5 2 USB-C type port as well, because the camera has a USB-C type port for the headphone. I'm sorry, for the headphone. So if you want to put your headphones or your mic here, this is what the port is, which comes with the camera. So it's like just buy the camera with the body and the lens, and you're good to go. You're good to shoot. So that's something given by the company. Let me just also open it for you. It's a beautiful shiny port. Okay, so coming back to the USB-C type cable, it's quite sturdy, so that gives enough power, enough juice to your camera. So both the ends are C type. There's also a wall mount charger. As I told you that the X-T4 doesn't come with the external charger, so there is a wall mount charger that you can just, that's the India port. I hope it goes like this. Yes. Yeah, so that's ready now. It's the India port, and that goes here, one end. Another end goes at the USB-C type, at the C type here that you can see, and you can just plug in your camera to the wall mount, basically power supply, so that you can charge the camera if you want to charge it internally, or even if you want to charge it with the power bank. All you need to do is just take this out and just plug this in a power bank which has a good ampere, which is above 2.4 amperes or above, giving a power supply. Suggested a USB-C type power bank, and just you can shoot also. So that's a quite handy cable. You should keep always in your camera bag. You never know when you want it, because and also there's a point I should mention it right away. The X-T4 is compatible with the data transfer 8 times faster than the X-T3 or other Fujifilm cameras, because here you can connect this cable directly to your phone if you are using an Android phone, and just it will show you as a drive. So you can just select the option, whatever images or files you want to copy, even videos you want to copy, and just copy it at very high speed with this data cable. So this is very, very important, guys. Now coming to the safety strap, this is also very important. I've seen that the camera is coming with a different safety strap. It's not the usual safety strap that comes. So that's a beautiful, quite broad safety strap which goes, I think, which will be very comfortable because there's a good quality foam, and I think over the neck or shoulder, it will be very sturdy and quite comfortable. So that's how you just loop in your camera, and please make sure this is also in here once you loop in, because usually I see this is either missing or this goes under this portion, because this is a final safety thing. If your camera, this will just give you some safety if this fails, which is usually doesn't happen. And also what will happen is your extra end, it won't be disturbing you. So this is also very important. So the strap overall is quite interesting. I'll just put it aside. I'll bring the box again. Now comes the new battery. The new battery, the NPW235. It's a brand new battery, as you can see. It's a different shape than the usual ones. This is the new X-T4 new battery, which is a 2200 mAh, which is almost double of the X-T3, which was 1200 mAh approximately. So this is 2200 mAh. It gives a lot of power to the camera, because this camera needs a new battery because of the in-body image stabilization that the camera has. Which is also quite interesting because it is a 6.5 stops IBIS. So it gives you a 6.5 stops in body image stabilization, which means that your camera stabilizes, your camera sensor stabilizes the footage when you're shooting handheld. So this is also something quite important. Let me just put the battery. Although this is not a charged battery, it says, but let's see how much percentage do we get when we get the new camera. It goes in comfortably. There is this orange color lock which can secure the battery so that it doesn't comes out. Even if it's like this, it doesn't fall out. You lock it properly. There's a spring. It won't just stick it there. So you have to just press it, hear the click, and make sure that the camera is secured properly, the batteries are secured. So I will just turn this around and show you if it switches on and what does it says. Okay, so the battery is not charged at all. But fortunately I have a different battery. That's the new battery which came with the box. I have a different battery to show you, which I will show you right now. But before that, let me come to another point, which is the battery charger, the new BCW235 battery charger. This is basically given outside the box. This won't come in the box. And also there is a sticker which says it's not for sale. So in case somebody is trying to sell you this, please make sure and discuss that it's a promotional offer. So I've already taken out the charger because I wanted to charge my other batteries, but I will just show you how the charger looks like. And so that's the seal. I'll open the box for you. That's the charger which comes here. There's a plastic bag. So I'll just put it there's a plastic sheet here which will be wrapped. So that's how it looks. And that's the brand seal which you open. It says void. That's basically a leaflet to talk about the voltage and the battery and the power supply. Now talking about the charger itself here, as you can see, it has two ports. Both the ports, what you do is you put in there goes one battery, and here goes another battery. That's the two battery which goes inside. It says charge 1, charge 2, so your batteries would be charged. How is the USB-C port here, and if you remember, there's a C port charger given. So again, that cable is very important. You have to keep it always, or you can buy a separate cable and a separate adapter if in case you want. So that's the USB-C port to charge your camera. So I have 3 batteries here, and one is not charged, 2 are charged, and I'll show you what more comes in the camera as a promotional offer is a memory card. So that's the memory card that comes in the camera. Uh, this is a UHS 2 64 GB card. As you can see, it's a 64 GB UHS 2 card which comes in the camera box. Currently, I have it in this white box, white external box, but you will have it in the camera. Uh, just I'll tell you where. So if you remember this box was beneath the camera here, this camera. So there will be a memory card here with it will be placed here, and there will be again a company seal probably, which will be the same memory card, but I'm getting this memory card. So this is the initial piece that I got. So I have this box. So I'll try and open this box as well for you. But just to tell you, I have another piece, which is this memory card, which is again to show you the similar memory card by Angelbird, and this is quite sturdy. I've been using this memory card for the last, I'm using this memory card for the last, let's say, probably a month or more. So all I've shot with this, whatever I've shot in the last month in the lockdown period, and this is, although a 128 GB memory card, you will be getting a 64 GB memory card. So that's also quite interesting, and so this we'll talk about later on. Now coming to what you get finally, just to remind you, you will first definitely get a camera, which is this, which is the new X-T4, which has got a flip screen. It has an in-body image stabilization. You can shoot 4K 60p, 10-bit internally. You can shoot at 400 Mbps, 200 Mbps. So you definitely get this. If you are just buying the camera, so what we have unboxed today is just the camera body, because the camera comes in 3 kits. I'll tell you the kits also. The camera comes in 3 kits. This is just the body. So you get a camera. You get this beautiful strap to secure the camera well. You get an internal charger as well as a USB-C type to C type cable. Then you get basically a 3.5 mm to USB-C type port converter. Most importantly, because of the promotional offer recently going on, being the new product, so this is quite interesting that you're gonna get. This is the battery charger, which takes on 2 batteries. I just show you. Let me show you again. It takes on 1, and that's the second battery, goes quite comfortably inside. It's a digital meter also, and you get a memory card, which is a 64 GB. It's worth 12,000 rupees. It's a 64 GB 300 Mbps memory card. You need this kind of a memory card because you're shooting at 30 frames a second in stills, or taking 15 frames a second in mechanical mode, or you're shooting 4K 10-bit, which is also quite heavy file. You can shoot H.264, H.265 both. You can shoot the the higher sound quality, or just the AAC version. You have the option. So this is a well-packed camera at this price point, with a 12,000 rupee memory card and approximately, I think, 6,500 rupee charger. So all in all, around 18,500 rupees is the free of cost things that you're gonna get when you buy a X-T4 here in India, which is a good deal. Okay, so now coming back to what I wanted to show you, another accessory that I have is the vertical grip. Okay, so here is the new vertical grip that I have. That's the contacts of what goes here that I showed you. Okay, so this is where it goes, and you can keep this rubber secured here also, which is again well thought that it doesn't go missing. Okay, it perfectly goes here. It will not fall off. When you put this grip, there is already one battery that you can put inside. So what I'll do is I'll put one charged battery with this one from the adapter. I'll put it inside, which goes inside, and I hope this one is charged. That's the grip, and that's how you make sure by just screwing this up that the grip is firmly locked to the camera body. You have to make sure that it's perfectly locked. There's also a sign and the directional arrow which says lock that side. So you just screw it that side, and now it's completely sealed and locked. And when I'm holding the camera also, it feels quite nice because I have quite big hands, and you can see here it feels comfortable. All my fingers are perfectly placed. So we'll talk about the battery grip more. What goes in the battery grip? If you remember, I had put one battery inside the camera body. So there is this lock here. So if I just open it, I already have one battery inside. So you can put one more battery. That means that's like the magazine loaded up. So that's the two batteries. If I put it inside, it goes inside, and there's a lock. You lock it and just you secure it inside. So that's the lock option. And now my X-T4 has 3 batteries and is giving me approximately 1500 shots plus when I'm shooting. This is really necessary because when I'm shooting in the field, I'm more of a street and a wildlife shooter, so I am shooting in burst mode. I need a lot of battery. Even if somebody is shooting events, weddings, any kind of social gathering, if impossible, then you need extra battery. So now it is on. As I told you, I have put 3 batteries inside. So what we will do is I'll just put it right here. And it says you want to prepare the mobile phone. Basically, you want to register this particular camera to your phone, and so that you can just do a Bluetooth pairing as well as just connect with the Fujifilm camera remote application. That QR code is also mentioned on the box. So as of now, I'll just press back and I'll skip the settings. It says that you mention the date, so I prefer the DDMMYY. I'll just try and show it to you guys. I'm sorry. I'll try to reverse it. Okay, so I hope you can see now. Yeah, so it says I prefer DD date, month, year. You have 3 options. So today is 13th. So I select 13th. It's the June 13th and 2020. And so the time is 4:41. This is also necessary to save and do all these things, because in your image settings, when you go to check out the EXIF data, what will happen is basically it's 24 hours. So I will just do the PM part, 4:42 PM now, and I press OK, and the camera is basically started. So I was telling you about the saving all these options, because when you check the EXIF data, if you want to check which date you clicked or what time it was when you clicked the image, so it's very much necessary to set all these things. Even if you are resetting the camera, it just takes 2 minutes or 1 minute. Just get it done. Okay, so now the battery which was inside the one battery which was inside the grip is not charged. So I will show you how it prompts us. So currently, okay, so yeah, so if you can see, there is an orange mark which says that one battery is not charged, but there are 2 batteries which are fully charged. So there are 3 batteries. So what the camera does is, if there is a power grip, if there is a vertical grip attached to it, the camera will basically, will try and use the first less charged battery in the grip, then goes the next, and then finally goes the body part, the body battery. So you have 3 batteries inside, and that's the beautiful camera. Now let me just put one. I'll try and put a lens that I have. Yeah, so I have a 50mm f2 lens here in front of me. Okay, so that's the f2 lens here. I will just take this thing out. So how you mount the lens, basically that's the sensor protection and the body cap. Try and keep it secure. I mean, do not try and basically change your lens or open this thing when you are in a open environment. If there is a dirt, if the air is not clean, so don't do it, because the sensor is basically vulnerable to dust. So there is this dot that you see, a red color dot. Okay, so this is basically, I'll just open it for you. Yeah, this is basically a dot which says here, and the same dot is also on this lens. So it says it mounts here, so you don't have to figure out how it mounts, and just lock it and just wait for the click. It did well, and it is locked properly. So I'll just make sure that it's locked properly. That's the first thing that you should do when you connect something. So what I'll do is I will show you how. I can't see myself, but I'll just try and. Okay, so I put it to continuous. Just 1 second. So I'm just setting up the camera so that it detects my face, and I'll show it to you how it does. Okay, so we are back, and I have the camera, and this is the camera that I'm holding it, but there's a different camera that is showing you the feed. So what I'll do is to show you how it works, how the flip screen works. So that's something, if this camera is able to, yeah, so that's something how it shows. And it's brilliant to have a flip screen, because what you can do is just flip it, and when you're vlogging like this, all you need to do is just talk to the camera, and you know where you're looking, because you can see, and the camera is able to track your eye and track your face. So this is really a good gift for all the vloggers who they're shooting themselves, and it's also, you can shoot like this, and your footage will remain 9:16 version, so that your stories are maintained. This is also very interesting in Fujifilm. So there you go. We have the new X-T4 with the new charger, and there is a new battery as well, which is here. So I'll show you. That's a new battery, and it comes with a 64 GB UHS-2 V90 card, which is also quite expensive. It's quite sturdy. It's around 10 times sturdier than the regular SD cards that are available. It's although class 10, those are also class 10, but this is the V90 version, which is the most expensive version as of now, and it writes up to 300 Mbps. So even if you're using a 95 Mbps card, this card is 3 times faster than the regular 64 GB card, and that's why it's expensive. But thankfully, it's free of cost when you buy the X-T4. So this is the camera. I have the camera in front of me, and I would really want to know now, basically, all the questions that we have here in front of us. All those people who are willing to answer, ask, who have any questions, please throw upon. And I'm seeing that people are saying thank you so much, guys, if you have enjoyed the session. Yes, the price of the camera, it is very important, and I'll tell you the price of the camera. Any other than the price? Want to do a detailed review of X-T4? Sure. All those people who want to try out the product, I would just tell you, as soon as the market opens, as soon as everything opens, we will definitely start giving out demos. You will be, you'll be able to find it to all your dealers. our flagship partners, you'll be able to go there, or else we'll try and manage something so that you get the camera. So that's something very important. What is included for this? Okay, the price of the camera and what is included for this. So basically the body, if you buy the body of the camera, just the X-T4, if you already have some lenses of Fujifilm, or else you have any third-party lenses which are compatible with adapters, then the camera comes out to be at 1,54,999. So the prices that I'm going to tell you is all the MRPs, the maximum retail price, which includes the taxation. The best price or the offer price is the best thing that you can check with the local dealer, or just send us send us an email that you're interested, or you can even chat. Just put your email ID here, or and your name here. We can get the details. The other thing, the second kit, which is the 1680 f4 lens kit, which is something I would recommend for anyone who is a basically a hybrid shooter, because this has a hybrid menu. This has a still button. This has a still button as well as movie button. So just with one click button here, what you can do is you can switch between the menus of stills and videos. So if you are in case hybrid shooter and event photographer as well, so I would suggest you to either look for 1680 f4. So it gives you a focal length of 24 120 mm, and that's the constant f4. So that lens, and it's a weather sealed lens, so that lens and this camera, your complete camera would be weather sealed. It would be stabilized. That lens also has an optical image stabilization, and you will get a 6.5 stops of stabilization. So that is something very, very interesting. So with the 1680 f4, the price is 1,84,999. So that's the second kit, which is all these kits are currently available, both these kits. The third kit is the 1855 version, the 1855 mm lens, which is the 2.8 f4 lens. That kit is right now not available. You can just pre-book that kit. That kit would be available in July. Very soon, we are almost in the mid of June. So by July, you would definitely get that kit. So that kit is worth rupees one. I'm sorry, I'm my mistake. I just changed it. So the 1680 kit is 1,99,999. I, I really apologize for that. So how long it will? I'll tell you all all those questions also. Let me just get through this price point. The 1680 kit of the X-T4 will cost you 1,99,999, which is 2 lakh rupees almost. The 1855 version would cost you 1,84,999. So these are the three kits. The 1680 lens with the body would cost you 1,99,999. The 1855 version would cost you 1,83,999, and just the body would cost you 1,54,999. So these are the three kits that are available for X-T4. All these kits, all the three kits, you will get the free charger and as well as the free 64 GB memory card, which is also quite interesting. So it is not like that you have to buy the most expensive one, which is the 16 out of these three, which is the 1680. So even if you just buy the body, you get both these things. So now coming to the questions that you have, I hope the prices are clear. These are once again the MRPs. Somebody just mentioned me what is the price of the battery grip. So the battery grip model is VG X-T4, and the battery grip would cost you 29,999. So once again, the VG X-T4 battery grip would cost you 29,999. It won't come with batteries. You need to buy extra batteries. So that is something that you have to spend on. But buying a grip would definitely help you because it gives a lot of better option to hold it. Even if you are a handheld shooter, a video shooter, it has an IBIS, but it still gives you good stability. So you can just hold it the way you want. Any updates on the 50mm f1 lens? We are also waiting for the same. somebody has written the new 50mm f1 lens, which was shown in the launch time when we did launch. We are also waiting, not yet, but probably yes, by this year end, or we would get some updates. But we have the working sample, and we're just trying to, not here, but the engineers are trying to get the final thing. So can PAL frame 100 be in this camera? Okay, so I have a power cut. Just give me, we'll be right like this. In 30 seconds, we'll be back. But okay, I can hear, I can, speak and we can talk. Can we get the X100? So we'll take the X100F option as a feedback, as the 100p. If you're trying to mention this, that in as of now the camera is 60p. If somebody wants to shoot 100p, we'll take it as a feedback, and we'll definitely, let the others know, the people behind the camera know that this is the voice of professional, because that's what we call it. That's what the company calls it. All these features, this articulated screen, fully articulated screen, or the bigger battery, or the in-body stabilization, the better grip, all these are suggestions by the Fujifilm fans, that would, I say, mention it this way. Okay, so what do we have more about the grip? Send all the details. Okay, so Mr. Rahul Dev, you will get the price details. Somebody from the team would definitely contact you. Okay, somebody asked me about the second card slot. So let me tell you, both these cards are fully compatible for the UHS-2 versions, because you can simultaneously take the backup of what you're shooting. So you can take a backup of the photographs as well as the videos if you're shooting. So just to be safe, if you're using both the UHS-2 cards, then select the option of backup. Otherwise, if you're using a lower quality card in the second version and the supplied 64 GB card in the first version, then it might create problem because the files are heavy. So either just keep the option of RAW in one and JPEG in another. That is also there. So both the cards are UHS-2 compatible, and it's gonna be very nice if you shoot with the backup. Okay. Second card slot type, I have just replied about the second card slot. Please, if you have any more questions, I am here to answer, or else what we'll do is we'll quickly just once again recap what we just saw, and then we'll wind up. Okay, so you got the answer, and I hope I have answered all the queries. If I go, how long it will take the, how long will charging the new battery? Okay, so if you're going to charge the in camera battery in the body, then it's going to take some time if you're charging with the supplied wall mount adapter. But if you're charging with this free adapter which is coming with the camera outside the box, then it will be much faster, and in approximately 2 hours plus one battery should be charged. So this is also quite to be noted. The flip screen sturdy enough, it looks like. No, absolutely. I have been using this camera. Now I'll show you. I have a silver color as well. So I have been using this camera for quite a long time. So that's the black and the silver color to show you properly. Okay, so but the screen is quite sturdy. It is quite nice, and it's quality checked. So I'm sure all these points were considered before announcing the camera. So to show you, how the camera looks like when kept together in different colors. So I have, this is what the silver color with the, I'll just, excuse me for this. This is the silver color X-T4, and that's the black color X-T4 here. This is with a 16mm f2.8, one of my favorite lens. It's quite small. It's very small and it's very useful to use a 16mm f2.8. This is mounted a 50mm f2 version. So both these are good. Both these are good enough. Okay, so talking about the ports, yes, there is a mini HDMI as well as USB-C type port, as I mentioned, and there are two covers here on this side that you can see. So what you can do is just check this one. So I'll try and show it to you here only. Okay, so yeah, that's the port. There are two ports here that you can fit in. One is the remote, which is the 2.5mm. Another one is the mic, and then there is another port which is the USB-C here, as well as the micro HDMI. So it comes with a micro HDMI and a USB-C port. So both of these ports are quite fast and compact. No, so flash is not coming with the X-T4. There is no flash, but Fujifilm does have. They have the the external flashes that you can buy, and also the X-T4 is compatible with the third party flashes. All you need to do is you need to buy the flash which is compatible for Fujifilm, or else you can buy the Fujifilm flash which has good guide numbers as well. So if you want to just buy the smaller flash, you can buy the small flash or the bigger flash. There are 3 flashes available. Okay, I think we are good to go now, and I hope you have liked the session and you have liked the live unboxing of the Fujifilm X-T4. I am live from my room, and whatever best I could do for this session, because I was really interested in showing the camera live to all the Fujifilm India watchers here, all the people, and those who have not subscribed the channel, please do subscribe this channel, because we usually keep on coming. There are workshops, there are sessions, there are live sessions, so that you can, you keep on updating yourself, or you just know about the cameras or the features. So it's better to like the subscribe the channel so that you get the updates. Okay, so that's the Fujifilm X-T4. Not to forget, it comes with a 64 GB 300 Mbps V90 card. It also comes with the external battery charger, which is again, around 6,500 rupees charger. So all in all, 18,500 rupees free gifts are there if you want to buy the X-T4. The camera doesn't come with the battery grip. You need to buy the battery grip separately, which is approximately 29,999, the MRP of this VG X-T4 battery grip. And somebody says the black color looks better. It's the personal choice. I like the silver color more, but yes, black shines much better. And also to tell you, Fujifilm cameras are compatible as of now. The X-T4 and the X-T3 are compatible if you want to do webcam, live webcam. So there is an application which is for Windows, 64-bit Windows 10. You need to install the application. It's a free of cost, and go live. If you want to go live, or if you are into teaching or anything live broadcasting, just use the camera. That's what I'm using right now. So I'm live right now. I'm live with three cameras. So that's the main camera X-T3, just to tell you, because that's how it's tracking me very well. It's fast in autofocusing. The tabletop camera that you were seeing is the X-T30. That's the sorry. So that's the X-T30 camera. That this one is the X-T30, and this camera, the third cam that we have, is the basically the XA7. So all these cameras I'm live today with. I hope this you enjoyed the session, and we will definitely see you soon. Just if you're not subscribed, subscribe this channel. My name is Saurabh Joshi, and thank you so much for uh, giving me your time. I am getting a lot. One more question: how many shots we can take with single battery? Okay, so as I told you, if you have three batteries in the camera, in the vertical grip 2 and the camera, then you can click approximately 1500 plus shots. If you have just one battery, you can go up to 500 shots in the regular mode. If you're using the boost mode, you get a little bit lesser shots because the camera is processing in the faster speed, which is required if in case you're shooting something very fast or you're processing something very fast. So one battery is approximately 500 shots, which is way improved than the previous battery, which was around 1200 mAh. Card slots can be assigned individually. Yes, so card slots, yes, definitely can be assigned individually on which slot you want to save video or photo, or which one is your main slot and which one is your backup slot. So you can select this, or you can select which card to save RAW and which card to save JPEGs. Recording card. Thank you so much. I hope I have answered all the queries here, and thank you so much for once again for joining, and I hope to see you soon. Not to forget, subscribe the channel if you haven't. Stay safe, guys. See you soon.